For today's video, I want to share with you some of the lovely parts of Toledo, Spain. Toledo, Spain is the home of the type of person who make a story called the Man of La Mancha. His name was Cervantes. He was very famous for writing a story called Don Quixote. Don Quixote was a character who some people might say were lost in the past. And as the new world rush around him, he holds on to his ideals of chivalry. Now, the story focuses on his blindness. He's very nearsighted, so at sometimes this gets him into some kind of troubles. For example, he goes to have a fight with what he thinks is a giant with 4 arms. But the reality is a windmill. But with the windmill he has this fight, and he loses kind of, but in this fight he kind of becomes kind of a comic character, no? And so this character, you see, for his flaws, is always willing to see the best in things. Even though he is blind, he sees clearly his ideals. So as an example of this as well is the character who is named as Aldonza, and he calls her Dulcinea, which is like the sweet one. Now she says he's mistaken because she is in fact a whore or a prostitute, but he says, no, you are my lady, and he is chivalrous and treats her like a lady. And this part of this idealism, she starts to see herself in this way. And in this way, she is affected and changed forever by his short-sighted idealism. And so everyone who is affected by this character Don Quixote finds themselves yearning for the same kind of idealism. It's a very beautiful story, and it is the kind of story that comes from a place like this. Toledo, España. It is a place where men always shovel large piles of poops. It's a place where people are always coming out of walls and ceilings. It's a place where the trees are always pointing to heaven. Toledo, very beautiful. Until later, when we discover other parts of the world, other parts of Spain. Good day.